Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are not a subscriber yet, please hit that red button down below. So for today's video, it is not just going to be me, but I am going to have my best friend Shante join me in just a few seconds. And we are going to be making vision boards for our goals for 2021. I just want to share a little background on my best friend. So this is my day one best friend. We have been best friends since middle school. If you haven't done your New Year's resolutions list or just thought about your goals for this year, that you do not feel too bad because it is the 12th of January and I have not even thought about it too much. I have just been really busy, so I haven't been able to focus too much on this, but I really wanted to make time today to really sit down and focus on my goals and what I want this year to look like and who I want to be at the end of this year. So if you haven't done it yet, do not feel bad at all. You still have a lot of time to get it done. Even if you start halfway through the year, at least you're working towards something. It is literally almost the end of February and I am just now getting to editing and uploading this video. So clearly, if there is anyone in the world to tell you to not feel bad about not getting on top of it, I'm the person to tell you. But of course, it would be better if you started now with me. So I am going to be sharing the steps that we used to create our vision board. Of course, you do not have to follow every single step exactly how we are doing it. I just wanted to share how we did it in case some of you have never made a vision board or you just want to change it up this year. So for me personally, the first step is to sit down and write a list of your goals for this year.
So the second step is to put together the images and pieces that represent you and your goals. These pieces can be printed out, drawn out, taken from magazines, or literally any other way that you can think of. The point is to create your vision and have your goals come to life. So after you have all of your pictures, you can start to space them out on your board and trying out different things. You can try out different layouts before you actually decide on how you want it to look. And then once you decide that, you just glue it, tape it, or however you want to do it. After everything is put on, you are pretty much done.
So for my 2021 vision board, this is my first time doing it. I really want to travel, so I drew little airplanes and stuff. I'm also graduating this semester with my bachelor in electrical engineering, so I'll finally be done with school. I put a Louis bag because I want nice things and I want to be able to spoil myself and others. So I kind of want to aspire to be bougie in a way, but with that, with my money. Reading, that's always kind of just been a goal since last semester or last year. So I wanted to read about more mental health and bettering myself. Fitness, because I work out a lot and that's just to keep myself mentally stable because that's just my little outlet that I have. The goals I put for it was pushing myself, staying consistent. I actually really want to try meal plans. I've always wanted to try that. I've done it here and there and it works, but then I kind of just fall off the wagon real quick. Gallon of water, that's something that I did for 2 weeks straight and I absolutely loved it. Feeling more confident in my skin. Going into the weight room, running, doing a lot of my workouts is how I want to feel after. I also want to surround myself more with my family and friends. I think just because of since last year of 2020 of COVID, it really distanced myself a lot from my relatives and whatnot because I couldn't really see them. So like this year I really want to like see more of them. I want to like be more involved with like my family and my friends. So I put like all my important people in this photo. I covered my dad. I was trying not. That's funny because I was trying not to cover my mom, and I just didn't even think about it. That's so sad. And then my favorite quote of all time that I kind of like lived by last year, I'm gonna go by it again, is God placed the best things in life on the other side of fear. And I think that's so powerful, just because you can like, there's so many things on the other side of fear that like you want to do, but you're just too scared to do it. And then overall of my whole thing is I cut out a heart, because overall I just want to love myself and I want to give myself the best that I know that I can give it, because sometimes there's just really hard days where I don't like myself at all, and I'm like just basically my own worst enemy. And so I think this year I really want to just love myself. If I don't reach any of these goals, overall, I still want to love myself and say it's okay. So, overall, I gotta love myself.
I like it. Good job. So, we will start from left, top, bottom, and then right.
Hold on.
So we have 2 major trips this year. We have a trip to Boston because my best friend is graduating, the one you just saw. And then later on in the year, in October, we have a Disneyland trip planned with Miguel's family. But I also want to bring my family along as well, like my mom and my sister and my brother. So those are the 2 big expenses this year. In addition to that, we also want to build just like our general emergency savings funds, in addition to like our sinking funds and like for Christmas and all of those things. And also, we want to start saving for a wedding. Yeah. After that, I have my YouTube channel. And one thing I want to point out is when you're making a vision board, you want to be, whatever your goal is, you want to make it specific to you. So I have my YouTube channel, and I have here that I want to reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So instead of just putting like a regular YouTube like logo or whatever, I put my actual channel. So this balance sign is basically for me to work on my balance in life, basically like school, work, social life, exercising, things like that, because I did a really bad job at that last year. So that's why I'm really focusing on that this year. Then underneath here, we have like the health section. So we have this heart for like good foods, and then we have the scale with my target weight, which is 120. And then we have this lady who looks like she feels good. So I want to feel good and strong and confident.
Flex. Don't worry, you can cut it out.
Embarrassing.
Just flex.
So then right here, I've always wanted to do a fun run. I haven't done one yet. So with the Rona, I might have to just do like a virtual fun run, but I want to do it either way this year. And then we have like a little keyword, consistency. I have like 3 keywords, I'll say, for this year. Intention, because I want to be really intentional about like a lot of stuff that I do and stuff that happens. And then consistency, obviously, because I want to be consistent. And then my other keyword was balance. So now let's just switch over to the top side. So right here is like my little self-care section. So obviously self-care, and then also, if you never heard this, I'm gonna tell you, when you're like manifesting stuff or like wishing for a better life, what you can do in addition to like just wishing for new things, you can just amplify things in your life that you already love. So for example, me, I love getting my nails done. Obviously they're not done right now, but I like getting them done, and I like drinking iced coffee. And there are just certain things that I love to do, so I just want to continue doing them, maybe even doing more of it. So that's what that is. And then here we have the organization that I want to start volunteering more through. They post like different opportunities, so I want to volunteer more. Here is a podcast sign because I want to start a podcast. That's going to take a while though, so that's why it's not too detailed. Then I have here some coffee, and then a journal.
This represents, I think, two things for me, like journaling just in general. I like journaling. I want to do it more. And then also I always say that I want to start writing a book because I have so many ideas. So hopefully I start that this year. Woo! Then I have a smiley face because I want to work on being more happy. And then these are the two book challenges that I'm going to do. So going back to the getting more specific with your life, my goal is to read more, but instead of just saying I want to read more, this is how I'm going to make sure that I do that through reading challenges. So these are the 4 states that are included in the 4 corner area. And you can see the words are in Navajo because my goal is to start learning more Navajo. And then here, these 2 pictures represent being more sustainable and like helping the earth more. And then the very last thing we have here is my school. So these are my actual classes that I'm taking for my spring semester that starts next week. And these are the grades that I'm trying to manifest into real life. A pluses. And then when next semester comes, I'm going to make another one of these with my new classes and then switch them out. That's pretty much it. I want to paint the borders black though, because I don't really like the way it looks right now, like this. And I decided to do my vision board on this thing instead of like a regular poster board like I did last year, because the one I had for last year it was good, but it was sitting next to my bed and I didn't really like look at it. I don't even sleep on that side of the bed anymore, so I'm not even looking at it hardly ever. But this is right above my school desk where I'm gonna be a lot. So, and I wasn't really using it, so I just thought that this would be much better because then I'll be like looking at it a lot.
So that is it for this video. That is my vision board. Those are my goals for this year. Thank you so much for tuning into this video and supporting my channel. If you have made a vision board of any type for this year, I would love to see them. If you want to like post them on your social media and then like tag me, I would love that. Or you can just comment down below like some of your goals that you have for yourself this year. I read all of my comments and I would just love to see what you guys are focusing on this year. So yeah, don't forget to like and remember to subscribe if you are not already subscribed. My next video is going to be out soon. I'm not going to jinx it and say when, but it is going to be out soon. Bye guys.